Joining us, the team director, Tom Moody. Tom, welcome to Dubai once again and welcome to our radio station.
Yeah, good to be here. Really looking forward to the next few weeks.
And tell me first thing first, we saw the jersey launch happen right now. Whose idea was to put Colin on that boat and bring him in like a Hollywood entry?
It's not my, that's not my vision. I leave that up to the marketing and that sort of crew that sort of understand the drama around that. But yeah, it was a nice way to do it. We're obviously staying at a great resort that has the beach, so it's a perfect fitting.
That's right. So nice and red and bright. The jersey definitely looks nice. The boys have come in. Some of them are yet to come. How's the team makeup looking right now?
Yeah, really good. We've spent a bit of time with the UAE boys, but internationals are all starting to come in now because obviously they've had commitments, whether it be in the BBL or other tournaments. But everyone's starting to gel, which is really important. And our game's not until the 15th, our first game. So it allows us plenty of time to get the team together for not only training but just to get to understand and know each other. There's obviously a lot of players have played with each other in different leagues around the world, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Last time when we met and we spoke, Colin wasn't named the skipper. What went in the decision making to call him the captain?
Yeah, look, firstly, it was more to do with just making sure that we had someone that had a vast amount of experience, that understood franchise cricket. This is a new tournament, new franchise. He's played in, I think, nearly every franchise tournament in the world over the last decade. Right. He's held leadership roles without being captain throughout that period of time. And the other thing with Colin is that because he's not connected with the New Zealand international side, we knew availability. He was going to be here, absolute guaranteed for us, and we thought that continuity was really important. And it was something that he has had ambition for. That it was something that he felt that it'd be a nice way to add another sort of building block onto his career, not only being a fantastic player that he has been, but someone that can hopefully captain a side to victory.
I'm sure that beyond the points that you mentioned about Colin and his ability, I'm sure that there has to be something that you've seen. There is Alex Hales, there is Hasaranga, the two H's that were in contention. James was talking about them as well when he spoke to him, and so did Phil, in fact. Amongst the three, Colin won the race by what margin?
Yeah, there's not only them. There was a number of players that could have, captained the side. You got Sam Billings, of course,
right,
and even someone like Rohan Mustafa, who's someone that's been around the local scene for a long period of time,
for like
and been
three decades, maybe.
Yeah, very very successful.
Yeah.
So you consider every option, but Colin at the end just had his nose in front.
Interesting. Rohan Mustafa, he's an interesting character. I've seen him play a lot and worked alongside him. What do you make of him? He's played a lot of franchise cricket. Literally goes to Nepal 1 week, the next month he's in US playing some cricket. What do you make of him?
Yeah, I think he's a fantastic player. We're thrilled to have him in our side. He's got a unique skill set that we were very keen to fill. And he's got a lot of experience, and I think particularly in a new tournament like this, that experience is going to be invaluable. We know that the UAE players are going to be under pressure because it's going to be a relatively high standard tournament. True. So having players that have got that experience and prepared to take the game on, and he's that type of character, he's prepared to take the game on. That's a great. A great sign for us to have a local player that has that sort of attitude.
You were one of the few sides that actually did a proper talent hunt of sorts. You saw a bunch of boys. Were there a few names that you probably thought, oh, I missed out on?
Yeah, you always look at. You can always look at potential players that you missed out on, and there's a couple of good players that have obviously gone to other franchise for various reasons, and at the end of the day, we're more than happy with our UAE representation. And this is just the beginning for them. We hope that not only this year they develop with the experience, but in years to come that they do also develop. But not knowing what the retention rules are going to be like around next year and all those types of finer details, it's important that we try to develop the players that we've got and then address those situations then.
Talking about development, we spoke last time about developing the UAE local boys.
Yep.
At the grassroots level, how's that plan coming along?
Yeah, look, it's really good. We obviously still very keen to leave a footprint there with regards to an academy of such that has the Desert Vipers representation, because we do want to sort of leave a legacy here, and it's important that not only we do that for our own benefits, because we might find that hidden gem in that process, but we also get recognised as an organisation that is not just here for 5 weeks for a franchise tournament. We're here as a franchise tournament to develop the game.
Interesting. You guys also spoke about sustainability.
Yeah.
Cricket sustainability. How do you marry these two?
Well, I think, forget cricket, I think it's life and sustainability. We need to marry the two. It's about being conscious and responsible, people in the community. And cricket is a vehicle that we can show that we care about it. We feel responsible, and we would hope that people that, through our association and passion for it, people also, gain a greater awareness around it, because it is an important thing. Climate change is real, and the more that we can do, even if it's the smallest of things, the more that we can do, the better the place is going to be for us in the future.
Interesting. Now, my last question, nothing to do with ILT20. Which two teams you think will get into the finals of the ICC World Test Championship?
Well, I think Australia is nearly there, isn't it?
It is there, almost there. Yeah. No, in fact, it's there. Unless they lose 4-0 against India, Sri Lanka beat New Zealand 2-0. Yeah,
it's certainly looking like Australia's a shoe-in. Who they play? Gosh, I haven't looked at it that closely, but it's either India or England, isn't it?
India.
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be India. So it's going to be very interesting. England have been playing amazing Test cricket in the last 6 months. So
true. Yeah, but then they haven't raked up enough points to actually.
They've left their run too late. Yeah,
they have.
Yeah.
No, so thank you so much, Tom,
Pleasure.
for joining in. It's always a pleasure having a chat with you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
likewise.
much.